I'm Robert Bancroft, and I'm a consultant architect to New Era Development. And I've been with the project really from day one, from its very first inception about 7 years ago. It started off as the vision of Jerry Chung. I remember the very first meeting I had with him. He described, I think the first thing he mentioned was a public square. Around that, a place for small businesses, retail units, restaurants, bars, shops, office buildings, but very much aimed at business and creating business links between the UK and China. The way the buildings were arranged on the site, first of all to create the central plaza, which is key to the scheme, but also create views, and there's a very strong axial view down to St Mary's Church, and also to recognise the prominence on the ring road, the residential and student accommodation, a very key part of that. One of the objectives was to offer a very high standard of student accommodation, and you can see in the bedrooms they are hotel standard. The development in total is 43,000 square metres. So for Sheffield, that's quite a sizable development, and a thoroughly mixed use. We've got the mix of retail, office, student accommodation, residential and car park. It's very important to understand the spatial requirements. So very early on in the process, we would be using the White Book, really using British Gypsum for their advice and the guidance that they give. And I think it's fair to say that's something I've done for many years.
I'm Dan Burns from DC Drywall. I've been working for Bowmer Kirkland on the New Era Square for the last 3 years. This project was completed by using all the standard wall types within British Gypsum. So we've got the classic, we've got the robust, and we've also got the linings which we've installed here. The dry liners work with the 15mm sound block, fire line boards, shaft wall systems. Plasterers then use the Thistle board finish, which as per usual gives an immaculate finish ready for the paint application. As always, BG products are second to none. I would strongly recommend using those over any other in the market. British Gypsum was very, very helpful. They kindly allowed me to take my team down to their training facilities at Loughborough. It was a day's course, just a knowledge, just a refresher to get us ready to start this job using the correct products and systems. For the last 3 years, it's been a highlight, to be honest with you, working on this project. The one that stands out for me would be the entrance foyer to the Chinese supermarket. Down there, we got asked to build some kind of tricky detail for some lighting troughs, which for me, now it's finished, I think it looks absolutely spot on. Even the panda as well, I don't mind after all the stick that I've got from it. But yeah, it's fantastic. I'd like to thank New Era Development for the opportunity, and also Bowmer Kirkland, and BG, as we work so well together.
Now that the project's finished, we are very pleased with the standard of finish that's been achieved on the project. And after all the hard work, it's nice to be able to sort of look back and think, oh yeah, we've done something pretty good for the city here. We've created a landmark, it's a new public space, it's part of the city infrastructure, and it'll be here for many years to come. And hopefully next summer we can sit out, have a nice drink outside one of the bars and go, yeah, that's a job well done.